This is AI Command App News. Here's what moved markets and reshaped business today. We start with the macro picture because everything else today happened on top of it. U.S. consumer prices rose 4.2% year over year in May. That's the hottest inflation reading in 3 years. Markets had braced for it, but the print still landed in a jittery week. The Dow had already shed 500 points on fresh comments from President Trump, and U.S. stock futures slumped further after America launched strikes against Iran in response to the downing of a military helicopter. Silver fell, oil swung, and base metals on the London Metal Exchange tumbled on the renewed tensions. There is one wrinkle worth watching. Core CPI actually eased, taking some pressure off the Federal Reserve, now under new chair Kevin Warsh. For business leaders, the takeaway is simple. The cost of capital is staying higher for longer, and geopolitical risk is back on the front page. Plan your spending accordingly. Now to the story everyone in tech is talking about. Apple finally unveiled its long-awaited overhaul of Siri at its developer conference, and the stock slid anyway. After years of waiting, the upgraded, AI-powered Siri actually drew solid early reviews. One reviewer noted it can finally do the thing parents actually want: pull soccer games and school events off a messy flyer straight into your calendar. But Wall Street wasn't buying the timeline. Apple shares fell on the reveal. Why it matters. The market has decided that shipping AI features late, even good ones, isn't enough. Investors want AI that drives revenue now, not catch-up demos. When the most valuable company on earth gets punished for an AI launch, every business should hear the message. Execution and timing are everything. That pricing pressure is showing up across the industry. Google just fired what analysts are calling a warning shot in the AI subscription price wars, sharply cutting the cost of its budget AI tier. At the same time, Anthropic shipped 2 new models, Claude Fable 5 and Mythos 5, with a system card that shot to the top of Hacker News. The pattern is unmistakable. Frontier AI is commoditizing fast. Capabilities that were premium 6 months ago are now cheap or free. For businesses, that's a gift. But only if you're positioned to take advantage of falling prices and leapfrogging models, instead of being locked into a single vendor's contract and roadmap. Behind all of this is an infrastructure land grab of staggering scale. Meta signed its first AI data center deal in India, a 168-megawatt facility built with Reliance. Supermicro's stock sank after the server maker announced plans to raise $7 billion to fund AI orders. Oracle heads into earnings with investors demanding its AI data center build-out actually translate into profit. And Taiwan Semiconductor, the company that makes the chips underneath all of it, posted a 30% jump in May sales. Utilities are feeling it too. The CEO of Entergy spent the day pushing back on fears that AI data centers will drive up everyday electricity bills. The financial story here is enormous capital expenditure chasing demand nobody can yet prove will pay it back. Watch the cash flows, not the press releases. Finally, the regulators are catching up. The European Commission ordered Meta to keep hosting rival AI assistants inside WhatsApp for free while it finishes an antitrust probe. A rare interim measure, and a German court delivered a landmark ruling that Google is legally liable for false answers generated by its AI overviews, calling them, quote, Google's own words. The message to every company deploying AI: you own what your AI says and does. The legal shield some assume they had is evaporating. If your business runs on AI, your compliance and liability exposure just went up. That's your AI news for today from AI Command App. We'll see you tomorrow.